Hey, what's up, friends? Rob Sevilla here, the Medicare Minister with Agape Insurance and Financial Group in Tupelo, Mississippi. And today I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can save on your prescription drugs. Now, as a Medicare advisor, my wife and I hear this all the time when it comes to prescription drugs. Will my Medicare drug plan cover all of my prescription drugs well? And unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. So the answer is no. And many times, Medicare beneficiaries can have some serious challenges when it comes to getting certain drugs covered on their Medicare drug plan. So let me give you an example. If you're on low tier drugs, what we call tier 1 and tier 2 drugs, those would be like lisinopril for high blood pressure, or amlodipine, or for diabetes, metformin, or a statin drug like a pravastatin or simvastatin for cholesterol. Generally, if you're in a preferred pharmacy network, you're not going to pay anywhere from $0, because some of them could be zero, to as high as about $3 to $5 for a month's supply. However, if the doctor puts you on a higher tier medicine or drug, like a tier 3 and up, give you an example. If you're diabetic and you're put on Trulicity or Jardiance or Januvia, or if you have COPD and they put you on an inhaler like an Onero or another inhaler, those can be very expensive because they trigger the deductible, which this year is $505 for the year, which means you get sticker shocked, if I can use that terminology real quickly, when you first get that drug filled. Okay, it's going to trigger that deductible, and then you have a co-payment the following month. That's that post-deductible price where it goes way down. So these are things that you need to be aware of when you're going on Medicare, and it's very important that you get with an advisor or advisors who understands these. But I'm going to give you 5 ways that can help you work around that, because I have many clients that use their Medicare insurance or their Medicare Part D plan for some drugs, and they may do these other 5 ways in order for them to save money, because many of our clients are on a fixed income, and so every little penny counts. So way number 1, just real quickly, is to use discount cards. And one of my favorite is the RX Prime card you see here on the screen. The link is in the description, and you can sign up for free. You can get it emailed to you, text to you. You can download it if you want to. But I like this particular card versus like a Good RX. Not that Good RX is bad, but Good RX was recently in a lawsuit where they got in trouble for selling their clients or the people that were signing up health information. In other words, they were getting telemarketed, so they had to pay out over $1 million settlement. And so I like RX Prime because they don't do that, and you can save just as much money. And as a matter of fact, I've seen some of our clients save even more with this particular discount card. And I get asked this all the time: why is it cheaper to use a discount card? Why do I need my Medicare Part D plan? Well, I don't have a great answer for that. I always tell people there's no method to the madness, and it is very political, okay? And we don't want to chase that rabbit in this video. But the bottom line is sometimes it's better to use cards like these than it is to use your Medicare prescription drug plan. I'll give you an example. I had a client that we just worked with the other day, real recently, and she told me she used this card for her husband's medication that normally for a 1-month supply would run about $47 because it was a higher tier drug. And she got it on this particular card for $18. Once again, it's only about a $30 a month savings, but how many of us know that adds up over time? So once again, get that link, click on the link below in the video description, and you can get access to this prescription card, which is our favorite. There's many, many out there, but this is one of our favorite ones to use here. Way number 2 is to pay cash. There's a lot of times that you'll go into the Walmarts or Kroger's or other national chains that have a certain discounted drug plan, like their top 10 or their top 5 drugs, that when you just pay cash for them, sometimes they're cheaper or as affordable as if you just had your Medicare insurance, if you paid through your Medicare insurance, I should say. Now, let me time out real quickly because I get asked this all the time. Why do I need a Medicare prescription drug plan? The main reason is, even if you're not taking that many drugs, even if your drugs are really, really affordable, if you just pay cash, you don't want to be penalized by Medicare because they will penalize you, and that penalty will follow you for the rest of your life. All right, time in. So the second way is to pay cash. There are lots of big chains out there that have certain programs, that have certain drugs that if you just offer to pay cash, sometimes they're just as affordable or sometimes cheaper paying cash. Number 3 is to use manufacturer programs. And one of my favorite sites to use for this is a site called needymeds.org. Needymeds.org. You see it there on the screen. And what I love about this is I can type in a drug, and we'll just use, let's see, Januvia here. That's a real expensive diabetic drug that a lot of people, diabetic clients of ours, are getting put on. And what you can see here is that when I click on Januvia, it gives me these different things, these different icons here. So I'm going to type on the first one, the pill here. And what it does is it actually shows me how to apply for the manufacturer Merck's assistance program. So I can call, I can go to the website because many of them allow me to apply online. They even have the enrollment form in English and Spanish, and then it'll even give me the requirements that I have to meet in order to get qualified or to get help on this particular drug. There's the patient access network as well that you can utilize to see. Once again, it gives you all the qualifications. And so this site puts everything in one place for you to look to see for different companies, manufacturers, programs out there that will allow you to qualify for a discounted rate on this particular drug. And once again, it even has a discount card that you can access from here as well. So this would be way number 3, is to use a site like NeedyMeds and get access to manufacturer programs, get access to other type of programs or companies out there or resources that can help you save on your drugs. Now, real quickly, if you're getting some value out of this, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That way you're notified every time we drop content like this, because our goal is to help you, the Medicare beneficiary, save and make sure that you get on the best plans possible. All right, so we've talked about discount cards, way number 1. We've talked about paying cash as another way to save. We've talked about using sites like needymeds.org to get access to manufacturer programs and other resources out there to save on these drugs. Number 4 is to ask for samples. It blows my mind how many clients that I sit down and meet with, or Medicare beneficiaries, that don't want to ask for samples. And I promise you, your doctors in most cases have plenty of samples to give out to you in order to help you. They want to help you, or at least that's the case that I have found when I'm working with doctors and other providers. So don't be fearful, don't be scared to ask for samples. And I have some clients that have been on samples for 2 or 3 years because for whatever reason, there was no other resource for them to be able to get that new medication or that higher tier medication at a discounted rate. And then the final way is the Medicare savings program, or excuse me, extra help with Medicare. You can call, and I'm right here at medicare.gov, and it says here you can apply for extra help, and you can do that here by clicking on the link. It's going to take you to Social Security, and you can simply click on Apply Now here at the bottom of the screen, and you can start filling out the application. So if you're pretty tech savvy, you can do this on your own. You can also call Social Security at the number on the screen here. And once again, I'll have all of these resources down in the video description for you to access, just in case you don't remember all of this, or you don't want to go back to the whole video and try to remember everything and write everything down. You can call Social Security and you can apply for what's called Part D extra help. But some things you need to be aware of is they are going to go by your income. So if you're an individual, they don't want you to make more than $21,870. And then as a married couple, they don't want you to make more than $29,580. So if you feel like you meet this and the resource limits, and the resource limits here, it says what counts in your limits. This is money in checking, savings, and retirement accounts. This is stock bonds. Okay, so you don't have to worry about counting your home or one car, a burial plot, or up to $1,500 for burial expenses or furniture or other household and personal items. But you do need to be aware of this. And if you do feel like you qualify for this, once again, you can click on the link in the video description if you want to apply for yourself, or you can call seasoned Medicare advisors over here at Agape, and we would be more than happy to do that for you at no charge. And so this is how I'll close out the video real quickly. If you feel like you may be paying too much for your prescription drugs, or if you have not had your drug plan reviewed in a long time, or if you just want us to review everything to make sure that you are on the right drug plan and give you some extra advice or maybe some additional ways for you to help to save on your prescription drugs, then call us at the number below. And we would be more than happy to help you to get set up for this. We do not charge anything for this. Once again, our desire, our goal is to help you save as much money as possible on your prescription drugs. In other words, not paying too much for that, but also making sure that you are on the right prescription drug plan. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you on the next video.